Perfect. GHB, GHB, GHB TV. Fuck with me, cousin. I just want to talk. I seen some things. A lot of people sent me a video today. It's been the same video. I got it at least 12 times. At least 12 different people sent me the video. And I want to talk about it. I'm going to be very specific tonight. I'm going to talk about this one matchup. No other matchups. I don't want anybody throwing me off track. Y'all know I got that ADHD. I'm easily distracted. Don't do that to me tonight. Let's stay focused. Let's stay on topic. What I want y'all to do first, send this live to your favorite whoever. Send this live to your ops. Send this live to your neighbor. I don't care who you send it to. Send it in, cousin. Send it in. Chaz, well, guess what? You gonna get it tonight, gang. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate Mike. Appreciate the love and support, gang. Honestly. Bang. We on Richardson Hitchins versus Keyshawn Davis. Is it cap? Is it for the clicks? Or could we possibly get this mix? Interesting. Interesting. I want to know. Because you know why? Let's get past the malarkey part first. All that WWF shit, that's cool. All of that is cool. I get it. You want people to show interest. You want people to start talking about it. And guess what? We gonna talk about it. But I don't want to talk about it if it's not gonna happen. We really want fights like this. We really need fights like this. But I'm not seeing the type of evidence I would like to see to let me know that this fight will actually happen. A lot was said. A lot was definitely said. But I won't believe it until I see it. That's what I'm on, cousin. That's how I feel. It's been too much back and forth going on. Dudes telling dudes business, and you got dropped and hurt a couple times. Well, you got your ass whooped a few times. You got wobbled before. All that type shit. I don't want. This is not just any blanket, Brian Williams. This is a exclusive heated blanket. You feel me? This is not just any blanket. See, I hate when niggas try to play you. I hate that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, family. Say what you want. We warm. We gonna be warm. One thing about me in the winter, I'm gonna get warm. I'm gonna get warm. Tripping. But no, let's stay on topic. I just told y'all, don't be fucking with my ADHD. Come on now. 2 cents was popping foreign. Bang. Did I say bang? EH. Yon XL. Tago. Clip. Carbon 12. Pull up, man. Everybody slide through, man. I just want to talk some boxing. But listen, let's talk about the fight, though. Let's talk about the fight as if it actually was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into all the, the shit talking. That was cool. Like I said, all the shit getting in each other's face and They gripping each other up and grabbing each other by the shoulders and pushing each other a little bit. All of that was cool. You know, Keith Connolly was there. That's Africa's advisor. He looked like he was interested in the fight. He looked like he was interested in the interaction. You know what I mean? But what do y'all think? Y'all think we get the fight? And if the fight happens, what does the fight look like? Let's talk about it. Africa, we know 5'10" and a half, 140-pounder. Keyshawn about 5'9", 100, well, moving up to 140 pounds. That's an interesting thing too. We got to see who his first opponent is going to be at 140 pounds. But again, we're going to talk about the fight as if it's actually happening. I like the fight. I I almost think this though. I'm going to speak on it now, and yes, it's a little too early, but I almost think, and I could be wrong, but when I see this fight, I see Africa being sharp, yes, but a little too cautious. Does anybody get my drift? Let me know if you feel me. If you feel me in the chat, drop a dove. Since we dropped doves yesterday with my man. Matter of fact, man, long live Nell. Hey, but drop a dove in the chat if you feel my drift. If you feel my drift, drop a dove in the chat. OJ, what up, fam? Late. You know what I mean? I feel like Africa, I'm going to say it again. I feel like Africa would be very sharp. Yes, very sharp, but a little too cautious. We see anything about Trump? Here y'all go with this hat again. Nobody reads the hat. So what you saying is Africa gonna be typical Africa? Yeah, I kind of feel that way. Sharp, yes. Great shape, yes. But a little too cautious. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because Keyshawn can sometimes be a little too offensive. Hmm. Let me know if y'all feel me. 2 cents. Long live Nell, cousin. Hey, but listen, let me know if y'all feel what I'm saying. Keyshawn could sometimes be a little too offensive. Africa could be sometimes a little too cautious. So what I'm ultimately saying is, first of all, the style match have skills. Both got great skills. I like the skill sets on both fighters. But I feel like Keyshawn going to the body. Hey, Moo, I appreciate that, Moo. I feel like Keyshawn going to the body, it's going to make him a little more dangerous. And I'm going to be fair and say this. Keyshawn is definitely a lot better than the opponents that Africa has faced. Africa is definitely a lot better than the opponents Keyshawn has faced. Let's talk. Let's talk boxing. So it'd be a first for both of them. It'd be a first for both fighters. I feel like that will automatically make it a chess match. You know what I'm saying? I think that will automatically make it a chess match. But I feel like Keyshawn would have to step on the gas because Africa, I can see again being a little too cautious. Reason being, he's a perfectionist. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad that the young man is a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get great results. But in a fight, sometimes you got to just let your hands go, baby. You know what I mean? It's great ability coming from both sides. Keyshawn, automatically, I feel like is the meaner fighter. The problem is, though, we haven't seen Keyshawn at 140 pounds just yet. On the other hand, Africa has made his career at 140 pounds. Interesting. The reason I said that is because I feel like we would need to know, is Keyshawn as explosive as he was at 135. I hope y'all keeping up with me. That's why I'm taking my time. That's why I'm talking a little slow. I hope y'all keeping up with me. If they fought, they both would be each other's best opponent. Am I wrong in saying that? Am I wrong in saying that? Talk to me, gang. Talk to me. Let me know something. Before I move on, hit the like button, please. Bang says, I concur. Ron Money says, that's a fact. 2 cents hit me with the 3 beans and a bullseye. So we must be going somewhere. So they will be each other's biggest challenge to date. I do like that fact. Africa, I feel like has the better jab of the two, but Keyshawn still has a good jab. And he like I said, he is physically strong and he is explosive. But how explosive will he be at 140 pounds? I'm only asking that question because we haven't seen Keyshawn at 140 pounds just yet. But we know he is a big 135. You know what I'm saying? We do know. Yon XL, what's up, family? We do know that he's explosive at 35. We just haven't seen him at 40. Now, I feel like Africa beating Kambosos and stopping him, he's believing in his own punching power nowadays, if that makes any sense. He's been talking about stopping guys. I mean, he's known for popping his shit a little bit, but he's been talking about stopping guys. So, could we expect to see Richardson Hitchins, really start to blossom and really start to go out here and look for the knockout? Not look for it in a way where he get reckless, but realizes he has the advantages in a lot of these fights with his ability, with his height, with his athleticism. Will he go out there and start trying to really annihilate these guys? I'm just a spirit. I'm just asking, gang. Hey, Moo, I definitely agree. He do got the confidence right now. Fighting Words with Bang says, I think Keyshawn is more healthier at 140 than Africa is. Africa be dehydrated on the scale and Keyshawn moving up. And hey, Bang, I like how you do business, bro. I like how you do business. Because I was going to later get into that, but I like how you do business. I like how you do business because that's a great point. The reason it's a great point, because if you listen to what I said earlier in the live, Richardson Hitchins has made his career at 140 pounds. He's for sure a grown-ass man. Do we think it's time for him to be moving up? EH, the OG, what's up, gang? He says, who catches who with something significant first? That's also a great question. So I'm gonna pin that one because I want to keep talking about I'm gonna pin that one, EH, because I want to keep talking about the Africa being at 140 his whole career, and is it time for him to be moving up? Because obviously Keyshawn is getting bigger and needs to be, moving up, and as far as we know, that is what he's doing. And Bang said he believes that when it comes to health, when it comes to physical, Keyshawn will be the stronger fighter. Interesting. That's a great point. Is it true though? We don't know. But fighting for that IBF, in that 10-pound weight class, it's hard for us to be able to tell. That's why I was looking for Africa to take a unification, because I felt like that made sense for his body, but we don't know. So would he be fighting? Would he be fighting Keyshawn under that IBF rules and putting himself under that 10-pound weight clause? Would he be, at his full strength on fight night? Or will he just be too much for Keyshawn? Or will Keyshawn come up and be feeling like a complete animal because he obviously struggled making 135 his last time out, and he has definitely made the decision to move to 140 pounds. So will he feel refreshed? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's also a great point. Sunchild, what up? Keyshawn is the more physical fighter. He's the more offensive fighter. Skill-wise, I think Africa might have him by a little, just a little, when it comes to boxing ability. Just a little, though. Keyshawn is a combination puncher. He goes to the body. He works behind his jab. Defense is pretty good. I give him like a solid B for defense. That's interesting. Somebody said earlier in the live, Lemos was able to get up in there. So wouldn't Keyshawn be able to get up in there? Greg, we seen both these guys fight Lemos. What you think of each performance? Well, that's what I'm saying. When Keyshawn fought him, Keyshawn wiped him out. When Africa fought him, he struggled with the guard. I think that pace was bothering him. 2 Cents says Africa got the skills. Keyshawn got the heart/dog. Do we agree? I think that's pretty solid. Now, moving forward, the God EH says, who catches who with something significant first? Like I spoke on in the very beginning, in the very beginning of the video, I said I believe sometimes Africa can be too cautious, and I also believe Keyshawn could be too offensive. With that being said, do you believe Keyshawn would get off first, or do you believe Africa would get off first? Especially Africa coming off this stoppage win over Kambosos. Is he a bigger puncher than we believe? Or is he a bigger puncher than his record says? Or would Keyshawn just go in there like, you're not on my level? I heard that back and forth. He told him, you know you're not better than me. He told him that. Interesting. You know you're not better than me. What does that mean? Did something happen in the past that we don't know about? Foreign, what's up, family? Now, if Keyshawn was to catch Africa clean, how do we think he responds? If Africa was to catch Keyshawn clean, how do we think he responds? Because Africa was standing on the point that he believes Keyshawn Davis's chin isn't that good. Africa says, I never been knocked down. He said, in my life. Are you sure? But that's another story. He says, I've never been hurt in my life. Okay. Keyshawn said, I've been knocked down before, but when I get up, ooh-wee. I don't know. I love that fight, though, y'all. Keyshawn gets off first. The confidence level might be different for Africa. Keyshawn ain't Kambosos. Great point, Bang. like how you do business. I was trying to get to that. Trying to get like how you do business. Africa built his confidence off that last win. It did a lot for him. It was a title win. And not only that, he went in there and got a stoppage. Not bad. And he was digging to that body. Put some good shots together. But, like Bang just said, that ain't no Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis bringing a lot more to the table. A lot more to the table. With that being said, will he be able to land those type of shots against the Keyshawn? Or will Keyshawn be affected by those type of shots in the same manner as a Kambosos? I don't think so. Will Keyshawn have trouble getting on the inside or getting his hands off with Africa? That's a great question. Whose style would change? Meaning, would Africa be forced to fight or would Keyshawn be forced to box? Not saying that Keyshawn is just a rock'em sock'em type, because he not. But Keyshawn, if you giving signs of you ready to go, Keyshawn will get you up out of there. He will. So we definitely can't compare him to a Kambosos. A lot sharper, a lot stronger than a Kambosos, but hasn't seen the likes of a Richardson Hitchins. I can agree with that. Are you allowed to agree with your own self? I'm just asking. I'm asking all the maniacs in the chat. If there's any maniacs in the chat, are you allowed to agree with your own self? Elijah White says Africa is better off unifying though. Dungy. 2 cents said that's valid. Giovanni Foster says yes, you can. Dungy said hell yeah. All right. Well, I'm out here agreeing with myself. That's a great fight. I ain't gonna lie. Who you think Africa will fight first, Gary Russell or Keyshawn? I think he'll fight Keyshawn first. I think he feels like the pace would be more at his pace with a Keyshawn than it would be with a Gary Russell. 2 cents said I disagree with myself all the time. You feel me? He said you could agree. Bang said you could agree with yourself and also answer your own questions. So we gonna act like Africa didn't say he wanted the Haney versus Norman winner. He just be talking. He did say that, but at the same time, Haney, we know what Haney want. Haney want that Ryan rematch. Hold the Osterine. Haney said he want that Ryan rematch. Hold the Osterine. We'll get to that another day. Right now, we talking Richardson Hitchins versus Keyshawn Davis, the businessman. How y'all like that fight, man? I love that fight. The build up, the back and forth they just did today, I wasn't a big fan of that. I'm gonna be honest, cause I know they not fighting next. That's my reason. Before anybody say I'm hating or hey Jay, you always on some old school shit. Jay, you always hating, bro. You will never want to see the fighters. Nah, it's not that. I just ain't with all the back and forth if we not fighting next. And we know they not fighting next. But that is a great fight. And they did both say 2026 it could happen. He said Bill Haney called him Lil Richard Bitchinson. You feel me? He said, shout out to Nell, man. Long live Nell. Keyshawn gets clipped first. Africa with a sharp, hard counter. I can see that. So, EH, what I hear you saying is Keyshawn going in there, being Keyshawn, applying pressure to Africa, forcing Africa to counter and landing a really good shot. This is some interesting takes, man. I like this. I like what's going on here on GHB TV. Make sure you hit the like button, please. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the alert button. But when you hit the alert button, make sure you hit the all option, all alert option. That way, when GHB TV goes live or posts a video, you will be within the first to know. Appreciate the love and support, gang. I'm just a spirit. Keyshawn feet too slow. Ooh, Omar Sayer says Keyshawn's feet is too slow. Interesting. Giovanni Foster says, AG, you got Zelle? Do I? I think I do. I got Venmo. White people love Venmo. Hey, yo, every time, bro, I do business with a white person, they say, G, you got Venmo? I'll be like, for sure. Yeah, I do got Zelle, though. I think I do. My man had made me, yeah, I did get Zelle. Zelle too personal. I know. Zelle, what you gotta do with Zelle again? They be sending, I don't know, they send that shit straight to the bank. I think all you gotta do is an email with Zelle. Banks automatically got Zelle. Yeah, I do got Zelle. Yup, I do. I have Zelle. Yes, I have Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay. Appreciate the love and support, man. Welcome to GHB TV, man. Where you get the raw, fresh off the motherfucking wax. You hear me? Hey, foreign, you hear me? And I'm old school. I'll take the kind that fold and the kind that jingle. Fuck with me. I'm from the strip. Trying to super chat the buddy for my ticket for the helping me out. Appreciate the love and support. What I'll do is I'll put my matter of fact, can somebody put my email? I think we could do it through email, right? Greg, period, HACKETT, Hackett, my last name, 215, Philadelphia, at gmail.com. Thank you. Most YouTubers don't realize they are robots with this subscribe and hit the like button nonsense. We all adults and know where the relevant info is if the content is good enough. No disrespect though. I ain't taking no disrespect. This shit straight from Colombia. If I'm like, you feel me? This the shit that might kill you. Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz, you get too much of this shit, you might fall out. Hey, no disrespect taken, cause my fiends gonna do what they do. I be walking outside my door in the morning, that shit be like, hey G, what you got for me today, baby? I'd be like, hey, do dirty, man. Get the fuck from in front of my door, man. You know what's going on. Stop playing. Feel me? I ain't never gotta ask for my lawn to get mowed. You feel me? Hey, 2 cents. Whenever I need my backyard cleaned out, hey, cuz. Hey, do dirty. Stop playing, man. You know what we do? Hey, 2 cents crazy, man. I love this nigga, man. Hey, I love 2 cents. He funny as shit, man. Nigga, if that nigga ain't around, he tell somebody, hey, yo, tell G, I took care of that for him. I took care of that for him. You Naj and Sean Z shit was tough. Salute. Appreciate that. GQ the Prince 203 for the 199. Appreciate you, gang. I'm just a spirit. But listen, man, Africa, Richardson Hitchins versus Keyshawn Davis is a great fight. Listen, if we get that fight, boxing is turning around. If we get that fight, boxing is turning around now. Okay, now I'm okay. I'm interested. If we get a fight like that, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. Don't get it fucked up. I'm definitely interested in that fight as well. But Tio is making it hard for me to he on some shit. But we'll talk about that another day. Right now, we on Richardson Hitchins versus Keyshawn Davis. They had a back and forth today. It was a lot of shit being said. But one thing they said that I paid very, very close attention to is that in 2026 we will get that fight. AG, you like street fight better than boxing? Nah, I like the boxing part because the boxing you get to put on the show. The street fighting shit is for life and death. If when I'm in the street, I'm trying to catch a. Never mind. Let me not even do that. If we get that fight, Keyshawn Davis versus Richardson Hitchins. Okay, now let's let the good times roll. Let's let the good times roll. Now we can have some fun with boxing again. You know what I'm saying? The back and forth was cool. The shit talking and all that was cool. It was, it was some chuckling going on and all of that. I get it. We got to build it. All right, I understand. But if we get that fight on paper first, contract signed, and then we get a date in the venue, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we having fun. Oh yeah, we having fun again. Also, I saw that Africa re-signed with Eddie Hearn. Was that true? Any undercard ideas for Core versus T.O.? Not yet. I ain't heard nothing yet. It got to be something smoking, though. Because I was hearing some shit about $700 general admission tickets. This is the East Coast. Y'all tripping. I don't know where the fuck they got that from. If it's $700, I won't be pulling up. I will be ordering the fight. You understand? I will give y'all that respect. I will order the fight. I won't hit the fire stick, but I'm definitely not pulling up $700 general admission. Shit, yeah. AEH, you ain't never lied about the New York prices because I just saw one. Not even. It wasn't even a. It wasn't even a. What they called it? It wasn't even an efficiency. I don't know what the fuck they called it. They called it a. Anyway, the bedroom and the living room was the same room, and they was charging $2,300 a month. All utilities included, though. I thought that was thorough. But your bedroom and your living room is the same space. Studio, that's what it was. Studio for $2,300 a month. Bathroom little, tub little, kitchen little as shit, and your living room and bedroom is the same room. And I think you get one closet for $2,300 a month. And it was on the 5th floor. Hey yo, 2 Cents said fucking all in the house. Real rap, no matter where you go. Real shit. That joint was little as shit. I said, yo, they gotta stop playing. Yeah, 2,300. That's what I said. I said, yo, that's definitely a mortgage. I said, damn, 2,300, and I can't even breathe. 2,300 for a jail cell is crazy. New York is out of pocket. This not the StreamYard. That's average spot in NYC. Hey, Karma, I see. I won't be living there. You got to be more than a millionaire to live in New York. Fuck that. I see why cuz was up there tripping and doing all the shit he was doing. That shit is expensive. Black MAGA. I guess you can't read. Read the hat, man. Read the hat, man. Stop playing, man. Heard New York got the best food though, Jay. They might shit. They got a lot of spots to eat. I know that. I ain't gonna lie. I love New York though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love New York. I love the motion. It's just people everywhere. I love New York. I ain't gonna fraud. I'm a city boy. I love the city. I love any city. Like to be honest, any city, I'm with it. But New York, they really don't sleep. Like they really don't. You can find food 3 o'clock in the morning. You can find some place to chill 3 o'clock in the morning. You can find some liqueur 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a lot you could do 2, 3 o'clock in the morning in New York. I ain't gonna lie, they don't sleep. And I love that because I'm one of them people who sometimes I don't sleep, and I might want to walk and get me something to drink, something to eat, and they got it. If it did say MAGA, what's the problem? What do that do for or to you if somebody wear a MAGA hat? I be trying to figure that out, but I don't know. People crazy. Hit that like button, please. AG, if Virgil fight Boots, or are you going to the fight? I reckon I will. He said you get a cheeseburger deluxe at 3 a.m. Real shit. 866, 7 rows from the ring. That ain't bad. AG is no elevator. Real shit. I see the person walk the steps. They walk all the way up to the 5th floor, bro, for 2,300, and all you get is a closet. Why did you crack that dude in the jaw in that alley? I saw the video on why. That wasn't an alley. That was a small street in Philadelphia, and that fight was just over some simple disrespect. That's all. That guy was a fighter though. Trying to send you a super chat, but it's not working for me tonight. Select the Styles. Appreciate the love and support anyway, gang. Appreciate you. You ever been tased? No, never been tased. A motherfucker tased me, you better put me all the way out. You be damned, you gonna shock my body. He said, 2 cents said 2,300 the rent for the year in Kentucky. Well, Kentucky it is. That's an alley, a small street. No, alley is not a small street. You can't take a car up an alley. Not on the East Coast. On the East Coast, you can't drive a car up an alleyway. We got driveways, but we got alleyways. An alleyway in Philadelphia, you can't drive a car through there. This was a small street. Thailand is where it's at. I seen a condo in a high rise for $390 a month. Oh, we going to Thailand, man. Fuck all that. I guess we gonna be doing Muay Thai. But listen, y'all, Richardson Hitchins, man. Richardson Hitchins, Keyshawn Davis. Come on, gang. Let's push for that fight. They said they'll do it. I'm holding them to it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm pushing for that fight. I'm Greg Hackett, and I appreciate the love and support. This is GHB TV on YouTube. They said they're going to fight in 2026. We're going to see if it happens. We're going to see. Is it cap or is it for the strap? One or the other, gang. You think Keyshawn mentally ready? I think Keyshawn missed the game. I think that's why he been popping out. He missed the game. One thing about real fighters, they can't stay away from the game for too long. And I think Keyshawn went in. And because he know he got to earn it, again, he got to, not saying he hasn't earned it. I'm not saying that. But he was in the position where he was our favorite. He was one of our favorites. I'm not saying he was everybody number one, but what I'm saying is, before the De Los Santos fight, he was in position to be like, yo, Keyshawn. And that top 5, Keyshawn. Because Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? He was going to be talked about a lot if he had followed through with that Edwin De Los Santos fight. But if you come back, fight at 40, and then fight Africa like you say you're going to do, and if Africa fight Keyshawn like he say he going to do, boxing is back. I like where things are going. Keyshawn definitely went in on the action, though, y'all. Trust and believe. When you a real dog, when you a real fighter, it's hard to stay away. You know what I'm saying? As far as his mental, shit, he looked cool to me. Shit, he looked cool to me. I mean, he looked like he wanted some trouble to me, baby. You will not take this from me, baby. You know. Who you got in that fight, Greg? I don't know, man. That fight gonna take some breaking down. I'm gonna have to take that fight in the shop and take it apart and then put it back together. I ain't gonna lie. I like both of them. I think they both got great qualities. And like I said, that's a fight I'm gonna need to take in the shop, break it down, put my eyes on a lot of different things. I'm gonna have to watch and pick at this and pick at that and put this back up and take that away, throw that in the trash. It's a lot I'm gonna have to do before I make my decision, but I love the fight. I do say that. I do love the fight. AG Hack, how you feel about Galiner, Garcia, Duck and Rowley, Duck and Devin Haney. Who you talking about? Huh? You talking about Ryan? Where else you get the host dropping random DMX bars? Hey Dungy, I knew you was a DMX fan, family. AG, honestly, is Tim Bradley a Hall of Fame fighter? Yeah, Tim Bradley's a dog, bro. I know he a pain in the ass. Tim Bradley could be a pain in the ass, but that's if you pay attention too much. The problem is people pay attention too much to Tim Bradley and he know it and he's taking advantage of it. And I'm not mad at him for it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta really know where Tim Bradley come from. If you want to understand where Tim Bradley come from, you know what I mean, you gotta watch a lot of his fights and articles and whatever else you could get on Tim Bradley. You gotta really see where he came. He was a really let me say this. The reason you see Tim Bradley having so much fun now is because he was really wound up as a fighter. He was really wound tight. Like he was a serious dude. And his father is a real army boy. So I see why he was like that. Because his father was a real like a real soldier. His dad was a real soldier. Really was in the army and he carried it like that. His dad still be running around. He be giving out salutes and all that. So, you know what I mean? But Tim just having fun, man. And I ain't mad at Tim because Tim gave his heart, his soul to boxing. He did. If you look at how Tim fought, then you will realize like, yo, this dude gave everything. You know what I mean? Tim Bradley gave everything in the ring. I never disrespect Tim Bradley as a fighter. You know what I mean? I had some words in the past with him on YouTube, and I said some things about him. But as a fighter, I never really disrespect Tim Bradley. You can't, bro. He gave everything. You know what I'm saying? He gave everything in that ring. So, you know, when you see Tim Bradley saying shit and bidding and having fun, that's because he can. He put his pain in already. You know what I'm saying? He put his pain in. And I can't be mad at him about it. You feel me? Regardless of what your opinion on Tim Bradley, you gotta respect him. Real shit. Sid Smith. No, but listen, man, I appreciate y'all for sure, man. One thing I know, if I get on here, the family gonna pull up, man. I really that shit make me feel good. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So go ahead and take one of your hands. I don't care which one it is. Wrap that motherfucker around your neck and pat yourself on the back, man. GHB TV appreciate you guys, man. And that's no lie, man. That's real shit. You know what I mean? I know the family gonna pull up, man. You know what I mean? I know the family gonna pull up. And guess what? On Sundays, me and Bang, we never worrying about making too much food. Me and Bang, when we cooking, when me and Bang be in the kitchen, we don't never gotta ask, hey, Bang, you think this too much mac and cheese? Hey, G, you think this too much ribs, man? You think I should have saved some of this shit? Man, cook all that shit. Cause they gonna eat. You feel me? And that's why I love the people, man. That's why I love the people, man. I know if we put some plates together, we go in that kitchen and start putting them platters together, and motherfuckers gonna pull up, man. And I appreciate that shit, man. We watch both our channels grow, man, and that's because of the people. We can't forget the family. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we made it. If you notice, sometimes Bang, he shaking and moving. You know what I'm saying? I might be dead fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? But we still get on this motherfucker. Bang done jumped on this joint from work. He risking his job jumping on this shit. So y'all gotta fuck with us. Select the styles. Appreciate the love and support, family. You know what I mean? You gotta fuck with a guy like Bang. Bang be at work on a forklift. He fucking around on a forklift and be jumping on the live. You listen, man, that's dedication. That's real dedication. You feel me? Appreciate the love and support, man. One time for Philly all the way from Houston. Two times for the great G Hack and the incomparable Bang, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Houston. You know it's nothing but love, man. I fuck with Houston, man. And I'll never forget this and that. That's one of my favorite strips in America. That was my first time. I think I was in Southeast Houston. No, Southwest Houston. I think it was Southwest. Was I Southwest? Yeah, I think it was Southwest. This and that. That joint vicious. All I was doing was chilling with my man Jerry. We was getting a drink. We came outside. Yo, this shit was lit. Yeah, this and that. That shit was going down, family. You hear me? Everything. Everything a man's ever wanted was out there. Hey, yo. No bullshit, man. That shit was going down. You hear me? Bishop Net was the realest. Just got home rolling up as we speak. Ben Chief and what's up, cuss? Where you been at, fam? Late? It's been a 6-hour negotiation between Team Ennis and Ortiz. Oscar wants a lion's share of the money. Oh my God, you greedy bastard. Oscar is crazy. Hey, EH, where'd you get this information, man? We got to look this up. This guy's terrible. This guy's Oscar is terrible. He's going to ruin a great fight. Here we are sitting here talking about a great fight that's possibly going to get made in 2026, and then EH just dropped a bomb on us. A 6-hour negotiation, and Oscar is asking for the lion's share. Why and how? He said, no, man, why you out there on that track, though? No, so listen, I'm going to tell y'all the story. It's not a crazy story. I was in Houston for a boxing match. I was the second that night, working with a fighter named James Martin, and I was with his brother, Jerry. Me and Jerry we was just chilling. It was like the night of the weigh-in, so we had ate. Everything was cool. We had some good food. We went to an old school spot, too. A soul food, old school joint. I'm trying to think of the lady name. I said I would never forget this name. If y'all know the spot I'm talking about in Houston, it's a Mickey's. That's it right there. We went to Mickey's. Yeah, we went to Mickey's, and man, I had two platters, cuz I had two platters. I had two platters at Mickey's, bro. I had what I get, man. Hey, yo, listen. Let's just say I had a little bit of everything. Hey, throw that on there, Mick. Hey, Miss Mick, throw some more of that on there. I don't even know if that was Miss Mickey I was talking to, but I was like, yeah, throw that shit up on there. And then one of the boys was like, yo, you sure you want this? This pork. I said, what that mean? He said, ain't you from Philly? I said, what that mean? He said, ain't everybody in Philly Muslim? I said, not me. I said, what's up with you? I said, bro, stop playing and put that pork on there, bro. Bro was trying to play with me. He talking about something. No, my bad. I said, no, you cool, but throw that pork on there, bro. You tripping right now. If I'm gonna listen, if I'm going anywhere considered the South, I'm trying the food. You tripping. You crazy? You think I'm not taking the fried pork chop? Is you crazy? Gravy? But I had two platters, and I got me one of them cakes. She had this cake. Damn, what was that joint called? Italian cream or something cake. Italian cream cake. Bro, popping. Popping. You hear me? Popping. I had Italian cream cake. I had two platters. And the reason I bought two platters is so I wouldn't have to buy no more food. So I'm like, I might as well just get a double joint because this is what I eat. I love soul food. I think I had got baked beans. I got bro. I had sides. I had everything, bro. And we had a refrigerator in the hotel room. So you know what I'm saying? I put the food, I put whatever I didn't eat in there, and I heated it up the next day. Yeah, that thing was mean, bro. The Italian cream joint, that joint was so mean. Hey, bro. So look, we get done. When we get done at Mickey's, we go back to the he said, rate Houston? Everything was smooth for me. You get a 10 for me. I ain't had no problems. Houston was smooth. Everything I needed was there. So I was cool. And I mean, only thing about Houston, we ain't have no so sometimes when you go to the fights, they have people pick you up, drop you. Well, not sometimes they do. They always have a driver come get you from the airport and all that and drop you off. But so we didn't have our own car. Like we didn't have our own car, but we was definitely hopping in Lyft and Uber and all that type shit and moving around. But we was cool. That was the only thing, like the walking. But we did have a market. We had stores that was close by, and we had a market across the street. So we went to the market, grabbed some shit too. Everything was cool though. So we go to this bar on the other side. So Mickey's on one side, then we go to this bar on the other side, but it was blocks up. We had to walk. We walking. So we get there kind of early. There's nobody there. You know what I mean? It's nobody at the even, bro. It's nobody even at this bar. It was like 3 people at the bar. No bullshit, bro. So me and Jerry, we get out the car. We knock on the bar door. They open the bar. Um, so Jerry's like, y'all open? They was like, shit, we was about to close, but if y'all drinking, we gonna leave it. He was like, hell yeah, come on. Now listen, it's a McDonald's on the corner and there's nobody outside. It might have been like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. It was early. But you know, we about to go do a bid. So we sit in the bar for probably 2.5 hours. I'm gonna say 2.5 hours. We sit in the bar, we drinking, boom, we taking shots, we just laughing, we talking shit, we listen to the music, we talking to a couple of the locals, everything cool. Bro, when we come outside, it's a whole nother world. Oh, Burger King? No, Bang. I think it was a McDonald's. Cause I ordered something. It might have been Burger King. Hey Bang. Hey Bang, you go, listen, Bang, I'm gonna sit now. Don't hold me to this. But you might be right because when I came back out the bar, I wasn't me. I went in Greg Hackett. I came out somebody else. So all right, it might have been Burger King. I said McDonald's. My bad. It was definitely Burger King. All right. But I came out somebody else, so I don't remember. I just know it was fast food. So somebody saying it's McDonald's, somebody else saying Burger King. So, but all right, listen, it don't matter. I don't care what it was. Hey, bro, I don't care what it was. I ordered. Now, listen, while we ordering, I told this story before too. While we ordering the food, now listen, we in the back of an Uber, we ordering the food. The Uber driver, we asked him like, "Yo, bro, can we go in can we get something from the fast food spot?" He like, "Man, no problem." So we pull up to the drive through, and all I hear is, "Bitch, bitch, come here, bitch, come on. I know you hear my voice, bitch." That's all I hear, right? So I'm like, "The fuck going on?" So you know what it's like when hoochies be rumbling, there be a lot of screaming, "I do, I'm a bitch," ah. So that's all I hear. So I'm like, "The fuck going on?" So I'm like, "Oh, they rumbling over there." But it's like a bush. So it's the fast food spot, which is a Burger King or a McDonald's. My bad, y'all. It's a Burger King or a McDonald's, and then it's like this bush, and then it's the street. It's the strip. This and that, right? So I'm like, oh, Jerry, I'm like, yo, just get me something to eat, bro. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm about to go see what's up. So he like, "Gee, you tripping?" I'm like, "Man, ain't nobody worried about me. They over here getting this shit on." Bro, it was so many fucking cars out there, bro. It was so many cars and it was so many chicks running up and down the street, bro. They getting busy. They run up and down the street, but it's these two girls, they getting that shit on. So they getting that shit on. They rumbling. They getting it rumbling. They rumbling. So I'm like, "Oh shit." So I get the recording a little bit. So I just see this bull get out of the car, bro. He get out this car and he kicked this chicken right in the head. Like, "Bitch, get your dumb ass up, bitch." Then I tell you, get up. Get her up, snatch her up, put her in the back of the wheel, throw her in the back of the wheel. Then the other chick, she just get up, she dusting herself off. You know what I mean, she put her shoes back on, just get right back to it. I said, "Yo, this some shit right here." I was like, I could be out here all night. I ain't even had to be doing nothing. I could just be watching, bro. GH, I'm hearing Keyshawn left Bomac. I think he declines if true. That's interesting. It's very interesting. We're gonna talk about that. Um, bro. But bro, I just never see, you gotta understand, I'm from Philly. Like, I mean, Philly, if we got like, all right, we got strips like that. We got like strips like where little shit like that going down. But it's very, very discreet. This shit was like this is what's supposed to be happening. Like nothing else ain't supposed to be happening but this right here. I'm from Philly. Like, we focus on other shit in Philly. Like, if, you know what I'm saying? In Philly, we got like pimping ain't one of them things, but it's happening, but it's not like one of them things. You feel me? But we got that. We got that, but we don't got that. Like, not like the real, you know what I'm saying? Houston, it's the first time I seen it where it's like, they just out here. Like, this is like out here. They just here. I'm like, oh shit, it's going down. So I'm having a good time laughing. So then I get back in the car, I showing Jerry the videos, and I'm like, bro, when I posted the video, I posted a little clip I had. When I posted the clip I had, one of my homies, I'm saying homies, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't know the boy 100%, but I mean, he from Houston. He said, G, what you doing on this and that? I said, bro, where we staying ain't too far from here. I'm like, we had to catch a lift down here, but I'm like, he like, man, hey man, be careful down there. I'm like, listen, man, I appreciate the blessing, but I love it down here right now. Like, bro, I love the strip right now. This shit going down out here, bro. This is my type of shit, bro. Like, I don't need to be doing nothing out there, but just standing out there was enough for me, bro. Just witnessing this shit. He said, come on here and see niggas walking with their bitches on the leash. Hey, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been to all types of hoods, bro, but that was like, bro, shit was like so crazy, bro. I've been to Crenshaw, like out Cali, like I was on Crenshaw, like I got my hair cut by a nigga from Crenshaw, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really that guy. I don't gotta be around the guns and the drugs and the pit bulls, and I don't gotta be around all that, but I do need to taste that kind of air. Like, whenever I go somewhere, I gotta taste that kind of air. I need a little taste of that. And man, listen, all the hoods I've been in so far, that shit was crazy. As far as that part of it, like that, what I saw right there, that, oh man, that was love. That shit was so funny. But I'm gonna say this now. Keyshawn leaving Bomac. That's very interesting now. This changes things. You said Crenshaw not the hood? Shit, you can't tell me that. EH. Wherever, listen to me now, EH. If you go in a Rite Aid, I think it was a Rite Aid I went in, and they had, just you saying that, G, please. Let's talk boxing. Let's just talk boxing. What you mean? We going to O Block. Listen. Listen. I was on Crenshaw, and I went into a Rite Aid, I think it was, or 7-Eleven. It was something. I can't remember. It was a store. Bro, they had everything damn near locked up. That's the hood, bro. I don't know. I might have been in a different part of Crenshaw. I don't know. But they had everything locked up. Everything was locked up. So I'm like, this shit crazy. And when you see young boys outside, and they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no shirts on, they running around, no socks on it. Yeah. What's that? The link to what? Oh, all right, to that video. All right, so listen. Keyshawn Lee Bomac, depending on who he go with, though. That's the question. So listen, if Keyshawn leave Bomac, it looked like he going down there with Shakur and them. Do he lose something, or does he gain something? Who will be his trainer? I think that does play a major part. Whoever end up training Keyshawn, that does play a major part. Now, what I can say though, is he had a great chemistry with Bomac. I can say that. I like Bomac for Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. Him and Bomac chemistry was lovely. I did like to watch that. I don't know. So I don't know, man. I mean, there's great coaches out here, but if he leave, going where though? That's gonna be a mystery. So that makes the fight interesting as well. depending on where he end up and who he, I mean, can he really be disciplined under whoever he with? Will he really understand they psychology? Like, you know what I mean, they formula. Will he really pick up on that? You know what I mean? So that's an interesting fact. That's an interesting fact. Damn. But you never know with this game, bro. This is boxing. Key going where the work at. I can feel him. And it seemed like this with Keyshawn. It seemed like this with Keyshawn. Whenever he get in trouble or whenever he not feeling good, he get around Shakur. So what it looks like to me is Shakur is the one that's able to like to motivate him and keep him on the right track. Shakur, one thing I could say, he is a athlete, a great athlete, and when Shakur is locked in, he be locked in. So maybe Keyshawn want to feed off that energy with Shakur, and so whoever Shakur probably working with, maybe Keyshawn gonna end up working with. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Does that mean the DB3 goes with him? Interesting. But I can say this: he looks electrifying under Bomac. Under Bomac, he's serious bull under Bomac. Farah says, "Gee, Hitchins smoked Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is super overrated." Damn, why you say super overrated? Why you say that? You're talking about a silver medalist here. Omic Original said, "Niggas get money and don't want to listen." That's true. I have witnessed that myself. I have seen that. I have been around that. So I can't say that's false. That's definitely true. Richardson is not that guy. Or niggas don't get money and niggas don't get, what he say? Or niggas don't get money and don't want to listen. Interesting 2 cents. Africa slept foot to head with Tank Davis. Cash Scotty, appreciate the donation, gang. Y'all about to start telling jail stories and shit. But listen, y'all, I'm GHB TV, Greg Hackett, the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all hitting me up, man. Coming through. I ain't think nobody was going to be up, you know what I mean, because I got on late. Hey, foreign, no lie. Hey, but listen, man. Fighting Words with Bang Sunday dinner. Y'all know what it is. Every Sunday we gonna get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like it or not, we gonna get it cracking. It's where it's happening. You know what I mean? And then whoever hosts the Sunday dinner that night, the opposite will host the smoke show. So if it's Bang one night doing the Sunday dinner, I will do the smoke show. And if I'm doing the Sunday dinner, Bang will do the smoke show. You know what I mean? If Bang got to go to work or if I'm sick, he going to do both or I'll do both. That's just how it go, gang. We spirits around here. This is a spiritual situation. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the love and support. I really do, man. I thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for hearing me out. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram. Greg Hackett 215 on X. Greg Hackett on Facebook. Greg Hackett 86 on TikTok. I know the ADHD kicked in tonight. I said I wasn't going to sidetrack. I did sidetrack a little bit. I started talking about Houston and Bissonnette and Crenshaw and all. My bad. But I had fun, man. Appreciate the love and support, y'all. Get with me.